was established with a view to cater the say unprecedented you can say funds which were required, because nobody estimated, nobody budgeted these funds, and hence the need was felt. Again, we have discussed this yesterday. So what is the full form and all, you know, and you must know, because in the exam you can expect a question. Just I'll show you, okay, let others join, then I'll show you the syllabus, because in syllabus it is not clearly mentioned which what type. So the questions can be, you can say, it can be asked in any form, so you should be prepared for it. Fine. So where the overview. So it is set up to deal with any kind of emergency or distress relief. The pandemic is such that it is not a sudden phenomena which like an earthquake, which occurs for a day. It causes severe destruction, and but again you get time to build over it. Pandemic is something which is going on for a period of time. So the issue is the costs involved with it. The cost, the financial aspect, is going to be tremendous. And to compound the severity of the pandemic, many people have lost their jobs because businesses were not working, they were not flourishing. New businesses are not flourishing. So people already who are on jobs, they have lost their jobs. So many people lost their jobs. Also, in India there is severe crunch of jobs due to overpopulation. So all these problems already were there. In addition, if there was a, you can say, situation where the businesses were not there, so the people didn't have any option. No? The business people, the persons who are running businesses, they didn't have any option but to stop their businesses. And what happened due to their stopping? How will they pay? No? Where the money is not, when the currency is not flowing, and the cash flow is not there, the liquidity is not there in the market. So how will they pay their employees? So they had to terminate their employees, and hence it led to a compounding situation. And hence, to overcome the distress, also we'll see a small presentation on Atmanirbhar Bharat today. Of course, it is certainly a little bit off from your disaster management, but the amounts and all you should remember. Not the exact amount, but at least the tune, the magnitude of the amounts and all you should remember. The fund has been set up owing to number of requests made by people. So this was their objectives. We have discussed three objectives were there. Um, about the fund, it is a public charitable trust. Chairman is the prime minister. We have discussed it is, he is the of ex officio chairman. Why? Because of him holding the position. So there is no person, specific person will not be nominated. If this person is nominated, he is, because of holding the chair, he will become directly the chairman of the fund. Then there are other members. Look, the decisions on all will be solely based on the prime minister, because its name itself is PM Cares Fund. But again, the, you can say, for advisory role, there will be other members which will be including the trustees, the defense minister, the home minister. Their all approval is also required. The fund enables, now you can even contribute to micro fund. You can even contribute 100 rupees. That is also possible. Previously, what was there? Micro funds and all were not available. People used to, your funds would be in magnitude of let's say lakh rupees or 1,000 rupees, something like that. But now, to make it more fluid, to make the liquidity more, even you can say in good faith, you can just contribute 100 rupees to the PM Cares Fund. That is also will be a valid contribution. So even if you see, na, it is said that a drop, every drop makes an ocean. Likewise, this philosophy is there, and hence you can do that. The fund will strengthen the disaster management capacities and encourage, again, the build capacity building and all is focused on. Constitution also we have discussed how the formation and how the legal aspect of the this is there. And of course, any person appointed a trustee shall, like, pro bono commission means in good faith. He will not receive any salary for it. Like for even government officials, there is salary. For PM, for home minister and all, every person has some salary associated. Even the salary, the magnitude is small, as compared to corporates and all. But for this particular trust, there is no salary, and they have to work in good faith. Fine. So again, it is exempt from many legal, you can say, legal framework, because of it, because it for it to be breach to the exact, what happens due to the legal system. The money is there, but it doesn't reach the people, the concerned people, the needy people in time. So, and it has been exempted from various legal provisions, and also its audit is not done by the Comptroller General of Comptroller and Auditor General of India. That is generally a common audit for all the government bodies of India. So it is free for audit, and independent auditors will audit it. So again, foreign legal for foreign currency is again accepted. Previously, it was not there. Previously, only the people who are recognized by the government would be allowed to contribute for disaster management. Now it has been made open, and even the various funds are raised. So tax benefit. So 100%. This is their exemption is there if you are contributing to the from your revenue, if you are contributing anything from the PM relief fund, 100% tax exemption is there. Means whatever tax you have to pay, it will be deducted. Means you have already paid to the fund. You are paying as good as you are paying the tax. So this thing is there. So again, even corporate social responsibility, like big corporates, they have to pay every year. If they have to do some social activities, no? So yesterday we discussed about the Reliance example. Reliance is doing education for all, and all these various big companies are doing. Even in Ambuja, if you see, na, in cement company, Ambuja Cement is organizing various technical lectures and all. What they are doing is they are doing that in as a corporate social responsibility. So whatever amount they have to pay a tax, that gets deducted from this, and so the social cause also fulfilled as well as the tax part is also. So it is a win-win situation for them. Likewise for PM CARES fund, it is a win-win situation if you contribute. So again, this is the website. If you go to the website, you have to go to official websites only. You should be beware of fraudsters, because many frauds are going on in the name of PM CARES fund. Because people look, they find opportunities. Fraudsters find opportunities in every, you can say, loop. They will try to find loops, and they will find opportunities, and hence you should go through official. If you want to contribute, you should go to official website of pmindia.gov.in or pmcares.gov.in, and this is the account number and all that is also given for reference. You should properly deposit in that account only. So again, the Press Information Bureau, no? PIB, they give the fact check of various, you can say, frauds and real and this all things, no? So that you always, whenever you are to contributing some amount, no? Even if it is a minute amount, you should always check whether your amount is going to the proper hands or not. So again, these things, it is there, you can fact check and before contributing. This we discussed yesterday. The last point which we discussed was the PM CARE funds versus PM National Relief Fund. So PM National Relief Fund was set up in January 1948 by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. This was done primarily for the people. During the partition, the people left Pakistan and they entered India. Many huge amounts of people entered. Some people went there. People also came from Pakistan to India. So for their rehabilitation, for these refugees to be rehabilitated, this fund was there. This National Relief Fund was set up. But its purpose was served during that time. Now what? After that, this fund was now used. It is now being currently used in those for those killed in natural calamities and victims of major accidents, riots, medical support expenses for acid victims, and others. Various functions or various uses are there. So this fund is there already. But its magnitude means, you can say, the collection which is required and the COVID expenses which are there, there is a stark difference, and hence the need was felt for setting up this PM CARES fund. So if a question comes in the exam, suppose, okay, the PM CARES fund was PMNRF was already there, so why the PM CARES fund was set? If suppose such question comes, you may expect such questions. Because you cannot expect what questions will come. So you should be prepared with your answers. Fine. So it is primarily done for COVID-19, but it is not restricted to only COVID-19. This you should keep in mind. It is open for all disasters which were covered in PMNRF, but primarily it is set up for COVID-19. Fine. So these are the various references. I'll just go through the references because, of course, I'll share this with you. I'll just go through the references because what I have dealt with is just the tip of an iceberg. So, or what you do, you just go through it, because again, if I go on discussing this, it will take a lot of time. So I will share this PPT with you. You can just go through the references and you can read in detail about the funds. Like, this is the website of PM CARES fund. You can just read through it, what are the objectives and all. So this I have taken for reference. You can directly click online for donation. Fine. Likewise, various other articles are there, good articles. If you type in Google PM Cares Fund, you find a lot of articles. You can just go through this. These are the very good articles which I found and I have kept here. Right. So this I will share with you. You can just go through it and you can prepare. Fine. Okay. Good. Just see how many people have joined so that we can start with today's lecture. मैं कोलो का टेस्ट था सबमिशन कर रहे हैं. Okay, so I have the first look. I have not started with today's lecture. This up to now which we have discussed, it was just a recap. I already covered this yesterday. I thought that till people join, why should we waste time? We should at least cover something which is there, so it will be a revision for you all, and it will also help in the quiz which I will be asking today. Fine. Okay. So 46 people are there. Generally there are 60-65 people. I'll wait for some time more. Okay, then it's better that I show you some art. Okay, I'll show you the. Okay, I will discuss something about till other people join. You are able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. We'll discuss something about Prime Minister's Relief Fund. Also, this link I'll share. So again, like PM Cares Fund, the Prime Minister's Relief Fund, also the PM heads the Prime Minister Relief Fund, and it is administered on honorary basis by Joint Secretary to the Prime Minister as Secretary to the fund. So criterions again, it is in the disbursement, like PM Cares Fund, it is the disbursement, like PM will decide, he has to take decision who will receive the fund. So again, the quantum is given. You can see how progressively the quantum, initially it was not that much required, but it has increased up to 2013 and all. You can see the difference, initial 4-5 years. This is over the last 10 years data, of course. The PM, actually now the PM, he was made the authority in 1985. Any Prime Minister directly. Previously what was happened, the cabinet and all, they used to take the decision in consent with each other. But PM was solely made responsible in 1985. So this year you should remember. Quantum of fund, again you can see. Okay, this was in general, and this was the foreign currency. So again you can see the foreign currency and all, it is differing in different years. Again, these details are there. You can see how it is varying. So again, PMNRF is audited by the independent auditor outside government at Prince Sark and Associates. These chartered accountants are the auditors. Likewise, PM Cares Fund also will be audited by independent auditors. So again, they are exempted. Look, this fund which is collected is exempted from the income tax. Means they don't have to pay income tax. Like every trust has to pay some income tax. Like also our college is a trust, no? If you see, Anjuman Islam is also a trust. So based on the collection which is received in terms of fees and all, no? Revenue which is received, we have to pay trust. We have to pay income tax to the trust has to pay income tax. But the governmental organizations majorly which are dealing with the trust and all, they are exempted from these taxes, because the government itself, whom the government will pay taxes, because the taxes are collected for the revenue is collected for the same sole purpose of spending on the public. So that thing is there, so they are exempted. Although it is a trust, it is registered trust, but they are exempted. Governmental organizations are exempted from paying trust. So the tomorrow or so we'll discuss about the NGOs and role of NGOs. At that time we'll discuss more about how the registration and all is done. So again, they are exempted. Okay, this thing is there. So we can, again, there are various modes, like for PM Cares there is how where to deposit and all is there. So again, for this PMNRF also we can deposit in various banks. For PM Cares only at present SBI is there, but for PMNRF so many banks and all are there. This list you can take. So again, they issue certificates, so you can, the people who are paying income tax, they can produce that certificates and they can avail tax holiday and so. And these all things are there. Of course, this question I would like to highlight: all applications received in the PNRF for grant or financial assistance for medical treatment So even people who are seeking medical treatment for diseases like cancer and all, now they can also apply to this medical for to this PMNRF fund. So not only disasters but also diseases and all are can be applied. How to apply and all, there is a procedure. So all documents and all is given how to apply and all. Of course, like PM Care Funds has a PAN number, PMNRF also has a PAN number. So I think we'll start with today because 45. Okay, they are not increasing. I don't think as SWM lecture is over. Anybody can tell me?
Yes, sir.
Fine. And what about MEC students? MEC students have finished their submission, test submission.
Yes.
Fine. So we'll start with ठीक. So we'll discuss something about Atmanirbhar Bharat and how it is linked to COVID-19 and how it is linked to the various type of disasters I will discuss. So Prime Minister vision is self-reliant India movement. So in line with this vision, various foreign apps and all. Recently, we have heard in news that various foreign apps and all these things are banned. Why? Because we have to make ourselves self-reliant so that we don't depend. Because you see, the problem with India, you know, why we are still look. See, we are the most hard-working people. If you see, if you compare the various countries, na, we are the Indian people are said to be the most hard-working people, one of the most hard-working people all over the globe. But still, we are why we are relying or why we are there. We are lagging behind other countries. Why? Because the export which we do, and what we export, we generally export food, grains, cereals, and all these things, na, which even if you export in tons, their value which is realized is very less. Except in Alfonso mangoes and all, their value is realized is good. But these all food, cereals, pulses and all, it is very less. Even if you export tons and all, and lot of shipment and all this logistical cost is going on, so you have to bear the cost also. But the revenue which you are getting out of it is very less. And if you see other countries, na, if you see the import, है ना, हमारा जो इंपोर्ट है, हम इंपोर्ट ऐसी चीजें कर रहे हैं जो भले ही छोटी हो, जैसे मोबाइल फोन इंपोर्ट किए, भले ही वॉल्यूम में इतना सही है, वो उसका शिपमेंट में, लॉजिस्टिक में, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में खर्चा नहीं आएगा किसी को, बट वी आर पेइंग अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. इफ यू सी 10 tons of rice is exported, it will fetch you say some 1,000 rupees. And mobile phone, if it is purchased small mobile phone, volume is so small, but we are paying same amount of money. So what is happening is we are spending or we are exporting too much, means too much in the sense too large quantities for a very little money, and we are importing too small quantities but we are paying too high. So a need is felt at this moment of time, said that we should be self-reliant. So of course 4-5 years back also you may have heard about this make in India concept, right? This make in India concept is good. Only thing is that the people, the finance available, the finance, because if look, finance is the driving factor. Finance is the driving. अगर आपके पास पैसा नहीं है ना, it is said, there is a saying that money has the power of multiplying itself. Means if you have money, if you invest something, अगर आपके पास पैसा ही नहीं है तो आप बिजनेस में डालोगे क्या और उसमें रेवेन्यू क्या होगा? But if you have money, you can use that money, you can invest that money, you can earn something profit out of it. Of course, you may bear losses also. बट अगेन मनी इज देयर. पैसा होगा तभी आप कुछ कर सकते हैं. आपको आइडियाज बहुत सारे हैं लेकिन आपके पास पैसा नहीं है, सो देयर इज नो यूज. सो मनी इज देयर. सो कहाँ हम लोग स्टकअप हो रहे थे? हमारा इंडियन पीपल का ब्रेन एंड ऑल इज वेरी गुड, टेक्निकली वी आर वेरी साउंड, बट व्हाई वी आर स्टकअप इन इज द फाइनेंशियल एस्पेक्ट. सो 5 pillars of Atmanirbhar Bharat: economy, infrastructure, development, of course, system, vibrant demography, and demand. These are the 5 pillars. Disaster management is not a pillar of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is related to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Pillars अगर बोलेंगे, स्तंभ जिसको बोलेंगे, तो these are the 5 स्तंभ. So don't get confused. Disaster management will indirectly be contributing to the Atmanirbhar Bharat will indirectly contribute to disaster management. How it will contribute, we'll discuss in the next few slides. So again, special economic comprehensive. This was announced when it was announced. Anybody? कब अनाउंस किया गया था ये? कौन से मंथ में? Yes, anybody? Approximately Bob,
हाँ,
just
इनमें
मई, करेक्ट, मई 2020 में अनाउंस किया गया था. फाइन. सो उसके क्या क्या प्रोविजन है विल डिस्कस. सो 20 लाख करोड़ का पैकेज है. यू कैन जस्ट इमेजिन इन योर ब्रेन 20 लाख करोड़ कितना होता है. 20 करोड़ इमेजिन करो, उसमें और 7 जीरोस आगे लगा दो. फाइन. तो 20 लाख करोड़ है. दिस अमाउंट ऑफ फिगर इज देयर. सो पैकेज टू केटर various sections including cottage industry, medium size in the industries, laborers, middle class industries, among others. Bold reforms across sectors will drive the country's push towards self reliance. So become local. तो इसका एक ये नारा बोलेंगे या what motto is there, become vocal for our local products, है ना. जैसे ब्रिटिशर्स के टाइम में we had a नारा ना, we had a slogan. That what was the slogan? Swadeshi, है ना. Gandhiji had given one slogan. Likewise, it is high time that we should become vocal for local products. This is the good time, because already see we are in huge debt. हमने वर्ल्ड बैंक से इससे से बहुत सारा डेप्थ लिया है. डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज ऑलवेज टेक डेप्थ, और वो हर साल डेप्थ क्या होता है बढ़ते जाता है. और डेप्थ बढ़ते जाता है क्यों? बिकॉज ऑफ द सेम रीजन विच हैव एक्सप्लेन. हम इम्पोर्ट छोटी क्वांटिटी करते हैं लेकिन उसके लिए बहुत पैसा देते हैं, और एक्सपोर्ट बहुत बड़ी क्वांटिटी करते हैं इसके मिलता है हमको बहुत कम है. ओके. so Pradhan Mantri, and see, if you are taking some money from World Bank, from any bank you are taking money, you are not only to pay the principal back, but उसके ऊपर आपको इंटरेस्ट भी पे करना होता है. ये सारी चीजें हैं इसमें. तो इंटरेस्ट बढ़ते जाता है, कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट वगैरह ये सारी चीजें होती जाती है. सो प्रधानमंत्री गरीब कल्याण पैकेज वाज देयर, इज देयर. सो 1.7 लाख करोड़ रिलीफ पैकेज. तो 20 लाख करोड़ में से 1.7 लाख, देखो इसमें भी वेरियस पैकेजेस हैं छोटे छोटे. हर पैकेजेस के लिए सम अमाउंट इज ईयर मंथ. अगर ये प्लानिंग नहीं हो तो क्या हो जाएगा? देयर विल बी अ क्योटिक सिचुएशन. 20 लाख करोड़ तो है लेकिन किसमें कितना देना, इसलिए बजट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. ऐसे इट इज, आई विल गिव अ वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल ना. आपके इतने सारे सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, अगर आप एक ही सब्जेक्ट पे फोकस करो तो बाकी सब सारे सब्जेक्ट में क्या होगा आपको? यू विल फेच लेस मार्क्स, है ना. तो इसीलिए प्रॉपर प्लानिंग इज इंपॉर्टेंट. विल प्लान, हाँ मैं आई विल स्टडी डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट फॉर 4 hours in a week. I will study the pre-stress concrete or water. Mechanical students study some subjects for say so many hours a week. So आपको एक प्रॉपर प्लानिंग करना. अगर इफ यू प्लान प्रॉपरली देन आपको बाद में आसानी होती है. फाइन. So again इसमें again there is some, I will not go too much into the details because of again it is outside your scope, but at least you should remember the magnitude, है ना. Because the question may come. I'll show again you the I'll show you the syllabus, and then you can just uh, comprehend how the questions, because it is not specified what is as it is in general. Just note is written that 5 governmental and NGO agencies finance contribution. So how what will come, because again it is a contemporary issue, है ना. Contemporary means it is a current issue. तो current affairs में a lot of revisions are there, or what lot of things are there which may not be true in the last year's syllabus. Fine. So again इसमें देखो 80 करोड़ people were benefited. So 3 months के लिए उनको pulses, rice and all this was provided. Gas cylinders free of cost were provided to 8 crore people. मनरेगा वेज, तो ये जो वेज एस्टेब्लिश्ड है पर डे, दैट वाज इंक्रीज फ्रॉम 80 to 220 रुपीज का ये हो गया. दैट विल बेनिफिट सो मेनी फैमिलीज, बिकॉज लुक फॉर पुअर पीपल इवन 20 रुपीज इज अ क्वाइट बिग अमाउंट इन वन डे. हमारे लिए तो 20 रुपीज विल थिंक कि कुछ भी नहीं है, बट फॉर पुअर पीपल इट इज अ बिग अमाउंट. सो एक्स ग्रेशिया ऑफ 1000 रुपीज टू 3 करोड़ पोर सिटी. तो 1000 रुपीज अगर उनको लॉकडाउन के टाइम पे मिल गए तो कितने सारे वो राशन भर सकते हैं घर में. तो ये चीज़ें उनको मिल गई थी. फ्रंट लोडेड ₹2000 पेड. तो किसान को, फार्मर्स को पे किया गया था उन्होंने 8.7 करोड़ फार्मर्स को. बिल्डिंग, बिकॉज अगेन लॉकडाउन वाज देयर, इन दैट केस नाउ थिंग्स आर ईजिंग अप, नाउ एवरीथिंग इज ओपनिंग अप, बट इन दैट लॉकडाउन फेज मेनी पीपल लॉस देयर लाइवलीहुड ना. उनको जो डे टू डे वेजेस पे वर्क करते थे, व्हाट दे विल डू. so the building, because look, after agriculture the second most labor which is employed, it is employed in the construction sector. सो एक तो फार्मर्स को पैसा देना था, दूसरा जो वेजेस देना था तो बिल्डिंग एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर्स को देना था. सो 24% ऑफ मंथली वेजेस, यानी अगर उनको 5000 सैलरी है तो 24% उसका कितना हो जाएगा? 1200 रुपीज वेर क्रेडिटेड इनटू द पीएफ अकाउंट्स फॉर टैक्स पेमेंट. सो ये सारा प्रोविजंस था. सो 5 करोड़ वीबर रजिस्टर्ड बिकॉज एम्प्लॉय प्रोविडेंट फंड के लिए एक पहले शर्त थी कि इफ योर सैलरी इज अबाउट 6,000 per month then only you can register, but now they have made provision for all, so many relaxations the government has given so that the end person is benefited. सो अगेन आरबीआई ने भी बहुत सारा ये रिलीफ फंड दिया था फॉर बिजनेसेस, है ना. तो अगेन इनकम टैक्स फाइलिंग ऑफ इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न्स इट वाज एक्सटेंडेड टू जून 30, देन अगेन वो अगस्त 30 तक गया. अभी लास्ट एक्सटेंशन इज टिल नवंबर 30, सो अगेन इट इज एक्सटेंडेड थ्राइस. सो अगेन जीएसटी फाइलिंग एंड ऑल ये सब को उन्होंने क्या किया है, दे हैव गिवन some, you can say, not relief but at least they have given some time उन्होंने दिया है, माफ नहीं किया है बट सम टाइम दिया है, कुछ टाइम दिया है फॉर पेइंग बैक. बिकॉज अगर इफ दे अगर वो लोन अगर माफ कर दे जैसे, व्हाट विल हैपन इज वेयर विल द फाइनेंस कम. अगर टैक्स ही कलेक्ट नहीं किया तो गवर्नमेंट रन कैसे करेंगे. सो इट कैन नॉट बी डन बट एटलीस्ट सम टाइम इज गिवन फॉर द पेमेंट. सो अगेन रिजर्व बैंक हैज गिवन सम मोरेटोरियम एंड ऑल सो दैट अगर देखो बिकॉज लोगों का जॉब गया तो वो पैसा कैसे भरेंगे. सो दैट हैज इंस्ट्रक्टेड बैंक टू गिव मोरेटोरियम ऑफ 3 months फॉर ईएमआई एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. ये सारी चीजें हैं उसमें. विल नॉट गो टू मच इन डिटेल बिकॉज ये comes under entirely different subject, but at least you should understand what things are there. So again credit and all, because look farmer का कर्ज माफी वगैरह है, आप लोगों ने सुना है कि न्यूज में. देखो फार्मर्स का कर्ज माफी, वन थिंग यू रिमेंबर, कर्ज माफी मींस नॉट समथिंग के फार्मर को गवर्नमेंट बैंक ने कर्जा दिया है तो माफ हो गया कर्ज, ऐसा नहीं रहता है. फार्मर्स का कर्ज माफी मींस व्हाट, उनका एक they have a limit है ना, एक रिस्ट्रिक्शन होता है, उनका अपर लिमिट होता है कि they can take कर्जा only up to this limit. फार्मर का because based on the documents which he submits, है ना, तो he can take कर्जा only up to say some lakh rupees. अगर फार्मर ने कर्जा लिया 30 लाख 35 लाख का, तो कर्ज पूरा माफ नहीं होता है. he has to pay back the कर्ज, है ना, he has to pay back the loan, but only thing what will be माफ is his upper restriction will be waived off. means what, उसने अगर 30 लाख का कर्जा लिया तो he will be provided another, say if you want say another 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs, he will be provided that much of you can say, उसको उनको क्या मिलेगा, उतना टाइम मिलेगा और सॉरी उतना अमाउंट he can raise more further. तो पहले का कर्ज माफी इन द सेंस इट इज नॉट दैट द एंटायर फंड इज, उनको पूरा कर्ज माफ किया जाए ऐसा नहीं है. दे कैन रेज मोर और दे कैन टेक मोर लोन्स. तो ये दिमाग में रखो. तो लाइकवाइज बहुत सारी स्कीम्स है. सो अगेन विल नॉट गो टू मच डिटेल, बट ये सारा एलोकेशन एंड ऑल फॉर मीडियम स्केल स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए उन्होंने किया है. सो अगेन दे कैन बी बेनिफिटेड, दे कैन टेक द लोन्स एंड ऑल. एंड अगेन ई मार्केट एंड ऑल लिंकेजेस एंड जैसे ई प्रोडक्ट एंड ऑल, इनके लिए भी बढ़ा हुआ है. डिजिटलाइजेशन एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर गिवन मोर फोकस. So again liquidity support, तो इतने लेवर्स के लिए liquidity support and all these things are there. I will share सारे figures हैं. Of course in the exam it is not expected that they remember the figures, but at least magnitude आपको remember करना है. Fine. ये सारी चीजें हैं. Contractors के लिए relief है. So जो contractors हैं ना उनका relief है, because what will happen, there is one clause, I am not sure in QSA especially civil students you have reached that chapter or not, है ना. There is one clause, फोर्स मेजर. सुने हो, पढ़ाया सर ने फोर्स मेजर? यस एनीवन फ्रॉम सिविल स्टूडेंट्स आई एम आस्किंग. फोर्स मेजर क्लॉज पढ़े हो मॉस्पी का, एमओएसपीआई का? एम आई ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay, force major clause sir has taught you, Mahajan sir has taught you. There are various clauses ना for contract. जब contract किया जाता है ना, contract means what?
Yes, sir, not.
It has not covered. Okay, so sir will cover in some देखो contracts and इसमें है वो. Okay, so sir will cover in some days. So what, हाँ, तो उसमें जो force major का clause है ना, तो देखो कैसा है गवर्नमेंट के जो लॉकडाउन में क्या हो गया, सब चीज बंद हो गई. तो लेकिन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जब साइन किया गया था बिटवीन द गवर्नमेंट एंड इवन बिटवीन द प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स, बिटवीन वेरियस पार्टीज, उसमें क्या था, इट इज अ टाइम बाउंड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, इज अ टाइम बाउंड. इफ यू डोंट कंप्लीट द प्रोजेक्ट इन टाइम यू हैव टू पे द पेनल्टीज. अदरवाइज इफ यू हैव टू प्रूव टू द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर कि मेरी, टू द क्लाइंट दैट मेरी गलती की वजह से नहीं हुआ है. सो वो चीज प्रूव करने के लिए सारा उतना टाइम जाने के बजाय है ना, इट हैज द गवर्नमेंट हैज मेड इट easy for making it easy for all, because it is a problem for all, it is a general problem. तो 6 मंथ्स का एक्सटेंशन दिया सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए, सारे नेशनल प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए. देयर इज अ 6 मंथ्स moratorium you can say or extension you can say. So ये force major clause because again अगर ये चीजें कोर्ट में और litigation में arbitration में जाए तो again what will happen is lot of loss of time is there and again there will be stress and disputes है ना. So disputes ना हो, dispute resolution easily हो जाए, इसके लिए for all projects the 6 month extension is given. ये force major clause है तो that is. So ये देखो ये क्या है, extend the registration completion date suo moto मतलब खुद से बाय ऑटोमेटिकली बाय 6 मंथ्स. तो जो प्रोजेक्ट 25 मार्च या उसके टाइम पे खत्म हो रहे, बिकॉज लॉकडाउन कब से आया, 24 मार्च से आया. 25 मार्च से जो प्रोजेक्ट्स खत्म होने थे उनको 6 मंथ का एक्सटेंशन बाय डिफॉल्ट मिल गया. सो अगेन ये सारी चीजें हैं उसमें. सो अगेन फॉर मेकिंग द मार्केट लिक्विड एंड ऑल ना, मेनी फंड्स वर रिलीज. सो अगेन 50,000 करोड़ का फंड इज रिलीज टू डू टीडीएस. टीडीएस मतलब क्या, टैक्स डिडक्शन है सोर्स. तो टैक्स डिडक्शन लोगों, गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया है, बहुत सारा जो टैक्स डिडक्शन है सोर्स है वो भी फिलहाल के लिए इट हैज गिवन लिक्विड, बिकॉज लोगों के पास पैसा नहीं है तो बिजनेस नहीं होगा, और बिजनेस नहीं होगा तो टैक्स कैसे भरेंगे लोग. इट इज अ साइकिल है ना. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ये पूरा साइकिल, लोगों में बिजनेस नहीं तो टैक्स नहीं भरेंगे, टैक्स गवर्नमेंट को आएगा ही नहीं. सो वो साइकिल कंप्लीट करने के लिए इट हैज मेड वेरियस प्रोविजंस. इकोनॉमिक्स है पूरा, तो will not go too much into economics. So again you can say these are schemes and it has given various, you can say, relaxations. So again one slogan is there, or one scheme is there, Vivad se Vishwas scheme for making payment without additional amount will be extended. So tax जो है अभी जो मार्च 31 तक भर सकते थे वो अभी 31 दिसंबर तक भर सकते हैं. Fine. So one more thing we will see, or what is the time, 12:38. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll float the quiz. I'll just float the quiz because, and tomorrow we'll see the. Sir, आए थे अभी बाहर गए. Fine. देखो जैसे प्राइम मिनिस्टर रिलीफ फंड है ना, ये तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर एट द नेशनल लेवल. But again, in line with the Prime Minister Relief Fund, there is a this also. There is a state government relief fund. So I have shared the attendance link. So you can fill the attendance link. Till that time, what I will do, I will share with you the. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the Chief Minister's Relief Fund or how the states are tackling. Because look, ultimately Prime Minister's Relief Fund or PM CARES Fund, ये सारी चीजें तो है. That is at the top level, at the country level. But what disasters are occurring at the state, that needs to be that is also important. So we'll discuss this tomorrow. Also about the NGOs and all we'll discuss. Okay. So you can see the quiz. I'll also share the link. Okay, I'll start. Already there are how many students are there? 24 are there. What about others? ये तो 45 दिखे थे मुझे. जल्दी ज्वाइन करो. All of you join soon. 28 students are only joined. Okay, I'll start. So those who join late, they can start at a later time.